Hi everybody, I'm CoinWeek Editor Charles Morgan here at the CoinWeek offices. And this past week we got some interesting information about an upcoming numismatic book sale being conducted by Kolbe Fanning. Now, numismatic book sales are a very particular type of auction that usually cater to a specific, narrow segment of the coin collecting community. However, this sale is much different, and it's something that I think even the most general collector will be greatly interested in. The numismatic library of former CoinWeek editor Margo Russell will be offered in two auctions. The first one, an internet auction, is going to be conducted on July 25th. In this short program, I explain the importance of the sale and why you definitely will want to check it out. On July 25th and August 22nd, numismatic booksellers Kolbe and Fanning will auction off the numismatic library of the recently passed former CoinWeek editor Margo Russell. Russell was a giant in the hobby, a celebrated figure, and a person of the highest integrity. Her influence in the hobby can be measured by CoinWeek's extraordinary growth as the numismatic weekly of record for the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. A United States assayer, an expert witness before Congress, and a witness for the entire hobby during an exciting and tumultuous time in its history, few are as influential or as present to witness the changing landscape of numismatics as was Margo Russell. But despite all of that, Margo Russell never considered herself to be a numismatist. Maybe that's fair. A dime marriage or variety expert she was not. She was no coin grader or dealer either. But for hundreds and thousands of collectors, she was the eyes and ears of the hobby at a time when the hobby seemed much more democratic than it is today. I rarely go on record to say that collectors should do this or that, but I will say this time that you should look through what's being offered and consider the opportunity. Margo's collection, according to David Fanning, is not filled with great rarities. Instead, her library is a time capsule of the types of books that were released during her career. The standards are all there. Books by Don Taxay, Walter Breen, Eric P. Newman, and others. But beyond that, personal notes and ephemera are included as well. Russell's testimony before Congress, as well as documents pertaining to her visit to the West Point Bullion Depository to inspect the GSA hoard before it was offered for sale, and Russell's copy of the Bicentennial Commission Report, as well as handwritten letters from Richard Nixon and Ronald Reagan will be available. Also, notes relating to Russell's involvement with the U.S. Assay Commission and her personal correspondences from many of the hobby's and most significant figures. The books themselves are a testimony to the hobby's love for Russell, with many of the editions having handwritten and eloquently worded notes from the author to Russell. Information about these lots and more can be viewed on Kolbe and Fanning's website at www.numislit.com. For CoinWeek.com, I'm Editor Charles Morgan. Happy collecting. If you like this video, we're sure you'll like these 3 videos, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. CoinWeek is the #1 source online for all things numismatic. Visit www.coinweek.com to take your hobby to the next level.